Imagine booking your next vacation not to a tropical island, but to the edge of space. Picture yourself floating weightlessly, gazing at the Earth from miles above. What once was science fiction is now becoming a reality. In the next few minutes, we're diving into the incredible world of space tourism. We'll uncover how billionaires, groundbreaking technology, and visionary companies are turning our cosmic dreams into a thrilling new industry. Stick around to find out how you might one day be able to experience the ultimate adventure, a trip to space. Space tourism might sound like a new idea, but its roots go back decades. In 2001, American businessman Dennis Tito made history by becoming the first space tourist. He paid $20 million to spend 8 days on the International Space Station, ISS. This groundbreaking event opened the door to the idea of commercial space travel. Since then, 7 private individuals have paid for space flights, with costs ranging from $20 million to $50 million. In 2021, Richard Branson's Virgin Galactic and Jeff Bezos's Blue Origin both conducted their first crewed suborbital flights, bringing space tourism into the spotlight. Several companies are leading the charge in space tourism today. Blue Origin, founded by Amazon's Jeff Bezos, offers suborbital flights on their New Shepard rocket. Passengers experience a few minutes of weightlessness and breathtaking views of Earth. A ticket on New Shepard costs around $250,000. Virgin Galactic, founded by Richard Branson, provides a similar experience with their Spaceship Two, priced at about $450,000 per ticket. Meanwhile, SpaceX, led by Elon Musk, aims to take tourists around the Moon and even to Mars. Their Crew Dragon spacecraft has already carried astronauts to the ISS, and in 2021, the Inspiration 4 mission became the first all-civilian orbital mission, raising $200 million for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. SpaceX plans to send tourists on a trip around the Moon aboard their Starship rocket in the coming years, with Japanese billionaire Yusaku Maezawa and a crew of artists already signed up for the mission. Space tourism comes in various forms. Suborbital flights offer a brief journey to the edge of space, allowing passengers to experience weightlessness and see the curvature of the Earth. These flights reach an altitude of about 100 kilometers, the edge of space known as the Kármán line. Orbital flights go further, taking tourists around the Earth and providing a longer duration in space. The ISS orbits Earth at an altitude of about 400 kilometers, and stays can last from a few days to several months. Future plans include lunar tourism, where tourists can orbit or even land on the Moon, and deep space tourism, which aims to explore Mars and beyond. NASA's Artemis program aims to return humans to the Moon by 2024, with plans to establish a sustainable presence by the end of the decade, paving the way for commercial lunar missions. Technological advancements are crucial for making space tourism a reality. Reusable rockets, like SpaceX's Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy, have significantly reduced the cost of launching payloads into space. Each Falcon 9 launch costs about $62 million, a fraction of traditional rocket costs. Innovations in spacecraft design have improved safety and comfort for passengers. For example, SpaceX's Crew Dragon features touchscreen controls and advanced life support systems. Space stations and habitats are being developed to support longer stays in space, ensuring tourists have the facilities they need. NASA's Lunar Gateway, a planned space station orbiting the Moon, will serve as a staging point for lunar missions and potential tourist visits. Additionally, private companies like Axiom Space plan to build commercial space stations that could serve as orbital hotels. While space tourism offers incredible opportunities, it also raises environmental and ethical concerns. The carbon footprint of rocket launches is significant, with a single launch of SpaceX's Falcon 9 producing around 336 metric tons of CO2. This is comparable to the annual emissions of about 70 cars. The impact on Earth's atmosphere, particularly the ozone layer, is still being studied. Ethical questions arise about who gets to travel to space and how resources are allocated. The exclusivity and high cost of space tourism highlight issues of inequality. It's important to address these issues as the industry grows. For example, initiatives like carbon offset programs and advancements in green propulsion technologies are being explored to mitigate environmental impacts. The future of space tourism is full of potential. Companies are working on new technologies to make space travel safer, cheaper, and more sustainable. Space hotels, like those being developed by Orion Span and Bigelow Aerospace, are designed to offer luxurious stays in orbit. Bigelow's inflatable habitats provide more space and comfort for long-term stays. As interest and investment grow, we may see a thriving space tourism industry within the next few decades. For instance, SpaceX's Starship aims to enable human missions to Mars, opening up possibilities for Martian tourism. By 2040, the global space tourism market is projected to be worth $20 billion, with thousands of people traveling to space annually. In conclusion, space tourism represents a bold step towards making the final frontier accessible to all. With continued advancements and responsible practices, the dream of exploring space could become a reality for many. Stay tuned as we follow the exciting developments in this revolutionary industry. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like the video and hit the subscribe button.